So let's look at what Zillow has to say about how it estimates value and how reliable that is. So if you go to Zillow's website and it says, what is a Zestimate? A Zestimate is, of course, Zillow's way of saying here's an estimated market value. And what you want to key on is this, that Zillow uses a proprietary formula. So there's a computer formula that basically looks at a bunch of data and says, we think your house is based on all this stuff and this is what it's worth. Well, they tell you right up front, this is not an appraisal. This is a starting point to determine your home's value. So this information should not be used to determine the selling price of your house. They go on to say that you should get a comparative market analysis from a real estate agent or get an appraisal from a professional appraiser. So that's telling you right there, Zillow is telling you up front, please do not take our Zestimate to be fact and to be a true estimate of how or the selling price you should set for your home. Now, the next question is, how accurate is that Zestimate? And Zillow already has told you, hey, don't really use this to price your house because, and here's the reason why, they have an error rate of 8%. So what does that mean? It means that half of the Zestimates are in an area closer than error percentage and half farther off. Bottom line is your estimate could be off by 8%. So if you base your price, you could overprice or underprice your home by 8%. Now, that is a national number. If you look at it by individual areas, let's look at San Francisco, for example. San Francisco has an even bigger stretch. Now, San Francisco is about 11% based on the information that Zillow provides. So you can imagine if you have $1 million house, you're going to be off by $110,000. Not a very good pricing strategy. So that's why you don't want to use Zillow. And in fact, even Zillow's CEO himself said in the LA Times that Zestimates are a good starting point. But they have an error rate of about 8%. So don't take my word for it. Take Zillow's. In fact, take Zillow's head honcho that you don't want to use their information to base your price on. If you just want kind of a ballpark figure of what it's worth and you're just curious, that's great. But there are extraneous factors that are included in determining an accurate sale price for your house. And using Zillow as the place to determine what you're going to sell your house for, or if you're thinking of buying, it also is not the thing to use when you're thinking of buying a house. Don't use that as what you should offer for a house. Listen to your realtor and listen to what their information and their experience says, because their head is in the market. They are talking to the other agents of the market, and they will give you the best possible price to sell your home for or offer for a home in order to have a successful outcome.